I'm sure I've mentioned the Discipleship Resource Program before, but I wanted to describe it at least a little more thoroughly here. And I'm happy that we've finally been able to begin again after the long delays of the virus crisis. Last week, I was able to begin with 11 men in 2 yards. Actually, 31 men have signed up for it. And I even anticipate a few more as I get to offer it to 4 more chapel groups in time. But it was so good just to get started. And to take up this time, the book Resolving Everyday Conflict by Ken Sande and Kevin Johnson. To describe this to you, I think what I'll do is simply use the words that I used with them directly. And I'll speak as though I am speaking to them. Here's what I said. I truly cherish the time that we can spend together in chapel services. But it seems rather obvious to me that the ongoing interaction you have with one another and with persons who don't even come to the chapel, it constitutes a more extensive, a more thorough life interaction than we can have in an hour or an hour and a half when we meet for chapel. The mutual encouragement, the discipleship that you can have with one another, it simply runs deeper. It can inquire more into the realities of life over that extended interactive time. If I can, in any small way, provide a tool with which you can interact for the sake of growing in Christ, would make me very happy. And I'd love to see this go on and on and on. In other words, exploring a resource and then another, all the while having you ask yourselves if the Lord would have you engage someone else in the process, taking up the resource and working with it. I don't expect these resources to be magical, but there's something very valuable about utilizing a tool on purpose. It takes you to a subject matter, right? Resolving everyday conflict. And it asks, how does this gospel truth and hope that we believe come to bear in the realities of my everyday life? Well, that's how I introduce it to them. And so thank you for listening. I just wanted to relate that to you. So happy to get started again.